Hi everyone, I'm Ashley Mowrey, Performance Mindset Coach for dancers. Through one-on-one coaching and group workshops, I help dancers build confidence and mental strength so they can shine on and off the stage. You can connect with me at my website at ashleymowrey.com or over on Instagram at ashley.mowrey.mindset. All the links are below. I'm so excited to join my friends at Apolla today to bring you this wellness class on self-compassion. I've been a big fan of Apolla for years, their compression socks, the community that they're building, and I'm so excited to be here with them today to give you this free class. So thanks, Apolla. Let's talk about self-compassion. So in simple terms, self-compassion means treating yourself with kindness and understanding like you would a best friend. I know for myself, self-compassion has been something that I've really had to practice throughout my life. As a young competitive dancer and then a dance educator and choreographer, self-criticism and self-judgment were often the narrative that was going on in my mind. I was so hard on myself, and I often thought that self-criticism and being hard and mean to myself was a way to motivate myself and to reach my goals. But it turns out that comes with a really big cost. Research on self-criticism shows that self-criticism can be linked to anxiety, depression, eating disorders, and a whole lot of other mental and physical health concerns. On the other hand, self-compassion and the research on it, specifically the research done by Dr. Kristin Neff and her team, has shown that self-compassion can be linked to reducing anxiety, depression, rumination, and perfectionism, and also has so many other benefits to our physical and mental health. Today, we're going to do a practice called the self-compassion break. This is an exercise developed by Dr. Kristin Neff and her team based on their research of self-compassion. In this exercise, we're going to practice the 3 components of self-compassion that Dr. Kristin Neff has identified. The first component is mindfulness instead of over-identification. This means being mindful of our emotions and our experiences without exaggerating them or suppressing them. So we use mindfulness, neutral observations to describe our experiences and what we are feeling. We'll practice that in just a little bit. The second component is common humanity instead of isolation. This means that remembering that we are all human and that we all experience similar pain and suffering and disappointment and overwhelm, and that this is part of being a human. That doesn't mean that anything is wrong with you, and it definitely means that you are not alone. The third component of self-compassion is self-kindness instead of self-judgment. So this is where we practice those kind and understanding words to ourselves instead of judging ourselves. For more on self-compassion and the benefits of it, you can check out my March blog for Apolla Performance. Now let's get into our practice. This exercise, called the self-compassion break, is an exercise developed by Dr. Kristin Neff and her team as a way to practice the 3 components of self-compassion throughout your day. Remember, self-compassion takes practice. You can do this exercise anytime throughout your day, but especially in moments of stress, overwhelm, anxiety, disappointment, or any type of suffering. You can do this exercise sitting down, laying down, walking, standing, whatever you feel comfortable with. You can do it with your eyes closed if that feels safe and comfortable, or with your eyes open, or with a soft downward gaze. To get started, let's do a grounding deep breath to settle in. So I invite you to find a comfortable position, whatever that looks like for you today. And with me, let's take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale out through your mouth. I invite you to bring to mind a moment of struggle or stress or overwhelm that you've experienced recently. You can tell yourself words like ouch, This hurts. Anxiety is present. Disappointment is here. This is uncomfortable. This is a moment of suffering. I invite you to observe your experience neutrally, bringing awareness to it without exaggerating or suppressing it. Next, I invite you to connect to your common humanity. Remind yourself that you are not alone in this experience, that it is very human to have pain and suffering and moments of disappointment, overwhelm, and stress. You are not broken. You do not need to be fixed. You are not alone. You are human, and it is okay to have these feelings and these experiences. Offer yourself whatever words resonate with you to connect to your common humanity. Next, I invite you to offer yourself words of kindness and understanding. What do you need to hear from yourself right now? Maybe it sounds like, may I be at peace. May I know that I can handle this. May I be kind to myself. May I know that I can do hard things. Whatever it is that you need to hear from yourself right now. And if you have a hard time with this one, think about what words of kindness and understanding, encouragement and wisdom you would offer to a best friend if they were in your situation. Once you're done offering yourself those words of kindness, you can come back into this present moment and back with me here. So that's the self-compassion break developed by Dr. Kristen Neff. We practiced the 3 components. We started out with mindfulness, so bringing neutral awareness to our experiences and our emotions, labeling them, and telling ourselves that it's okay to feel those things. Next, we connected to our common humanity by reminding ourselves that we are not alone in these experiences. And then last, we offered ourselves words of self-kindness, like we would to a best friend or a loved one in our same situation. Another reminder, self-compassion takes practice. So take this into your day, practice it anytime you need. And for more on self-compassion, remember to check out my blog, my March blog for Apolla Performance. And if you want to connect with me, you can connect with me through the links below. Thank you for joining me today and for taking this moment to give yourself some self-compassion. And thank you to Apolla for having me and for providing these free classes for our community. I'll see you soon.